that it's all inclusive. Yeah. And we try to show love on everybody who shows up. And you know what? And that's why we're doing today's show. We're actually showing love to all those people who weren't able to be there, because you know what, we want to light a fire in their spirit to say, I gotta be at the next one.
Yes.
How can I get in on the next one? Jerry, listen.
We got an answer for you.
Oh, we do got an answer.
How can you get in on the next one?
You know what?
Just go to ilbcc.org and you'll see where it says events, and you'll see the 20th anniversary convention. You can pre-register, and we will be matching your $50 deposit with $50. Now that's a limited time.
That's a limited time. Yep. And you only have about another week to pre-register, because when you pre-register for $50, we gonna match it another $50. So that means you're gonna have $100 credit towards your ticket next year. And listen, we're gonna blow it out the box. But Jerry, listen, I want to thank you for calling in on today. I got to move on because I got a list of people that want to contribute what their experiences were, and we're gonna move on to Miss Tracy. Tracy, come on, wake it up.
Mr. Tracy.
Oh, Mr. Tracy Woods. I'm sorry, Mr. Tracy Woods. Would you go and wake it up for us, Doc?
Hey, you know it. Wake up, Chicago.
Hey, I got to get your pronouns right, man.
No. You hold on. She just said Tracy. She said go to Tracy. Right. I can't see across the screen, but she didn't say your last name. You my main man. We kick it every time. We on the boat. We kicking it. We at the conference. We kicking it. But she just said Tracy. She didn't say Tracy Woods is on the line. Otherwise, I would have made sure. I would have made sure that the trumpets blared, that, that the angels were singing at the moment that I introduced you.
They got it through the curve, but that's all good. It's all good. Yeah. I tell you what, every year, the convention gets better, and just content. I tell you what, it was already mentioned before, Brother Brian Brown and his piece on follow through. I was sharing with him. I think that works for our entrepreneurs and small business, and it works for us in corporate. Because that's one of the big challenges with all the things to follow through, and the things that he does to follow through, very simple but impactful. So I enjoyed that. The Zimbabwe delegation, meeting the folks from Zimbabwe and hearing about this advanced team and what is going to happen. The signing of the MOU, I'm going to tell you, awesome stuff. Met some good people too. There's Ayana Khan who's in Delaware. My colleague in Constellation lives in Delaware, so that was really good. It was kind of like a family reunion conversation. It was great to see the growth, in the businesses that are part of the chamber. So Kaya Sutton at Infrastructure Engineering, just how she's growing as a company and in her role. And that was great. I met another gentleman, Jerry Fowers. This guy, I don't know, but there's probably the highest secret clearance or whatever at the Pentagon. But just really great perspective and adding things to conversations I hadn't even thought about, but a strength to the chamber. And then I had the great fortune of participating on a panel there, and some brothers, this whole conversation about AI. MC Pearson, I know you had a really good question about how to make it apply to businesses. So I guess there's a part 2 that needs to occur, but just to be able to share with the audience was great. So again, I think every year to say, can't get off without talking about X Coffee. All right. So,
come on, man.
Yeah, that's right. Organic and, sourced from the motherland, just the things that that team is doing is great. We're going to try to get that coffee into our corporate store because folks are, hybrid, work from home, and that's something they certainly would enjoy. So a fantastic convention again. So that's all you do.
Now, Tracy, hold on now. Now, see, you put it out there in the atmosphere. So you're going to tag team with me. We're going to go ahead. We have the chamber has another podcast called the Black Business Roundtable. So I guess we're going to have to get one together for AI, and we're going to talk about how to apply AI to your business and leverage it so that you can grow your business. So you just put it out there. I got to record it. So when I hit you up and say, hey, this is the day we're going to do it, and I need you on the panel, I know that I'm just going to get a yes out of you.
That's right. You said I started it. Yeah, I put it out there. Yes, I did, and fantastic. Happy to be a part of it. Yeah.
Thanks,
right.
Tracy, and thank you to Constellation because they were one of our sponsors.
Man, yes they were. Yes they
Well,
were.
we're gonna move on to the next caller, even though you're a sponsor. So we love you, Tracy.
Sure be love. Yes, indeed. Love you.
Be
back.
cool, sir.
All right.
Peace.
All right,
right now.
we're gonna
Peace.
pull up Mr. Allen Iverson. Allen, you there?
It's actually Alvin Allison.
Okay, you know what? Because I was like, okay,
I
was
said,
the basketball?
Hold on,
player?
AI calling in.
AI for real.
AI imitating AI. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Wake us up. What was your experience being at the Illinois State Black Chamber's 19th annual business conference?
Oh, actually, the experience was absolutely amazing. I'm looking at the live feed, and I remember meeting you and a couple other people there, and it was great. It was great. You know, just being able to just network with people was absolutely amazing.
Give me a nugget from one of the panels that you had a chance to participate in. Give me a nugget from it before I had to move on to another call. I just want to hear your perspective.
Well, I mean, the thing is, actually, what my experience was, it really wasn't so much with the panels and stuff because I went there as an entrepreneur. I was the guy with all the popcorn.
So, my rib and popcorn man.
Yeah.
That is me. Yes, yes,
Champagne.
Sir. Down in Champagne. Listen, if you in the
Champagne,
Champagne area, let me tell you something. There's a kitty corner that has a popcorn shop on one side, and it has a rib joint on the other side, owned by the same man. And I'm telling you, it is impeccable from the ribs to the popcorn. But listen, we're not going to talk about that other popcorn company that begins with the G. You need to get down to Champagne. And you need to try his popcorn because I had it. I just say this on the kitty corner. Can you tell us what that kitty corner is?
That corner is Kirby and Neil. That's CBPB Popcorn Shop right there on the corner of Kirby and Neil.
And the rib joint is across the street.
Yes, I'm coming down there.
And the rib joint is literally right across the street. From each other.
Doc, listen, I enjoyed you. I enjoyed your food, and I thank you for calling in. We're gonna move on. We got some other callers on the line that want to share their experience, but I appreciate you, sir, and I'm gonna see you in Champagne shortly.
All right. So we have we're gonna do a combination thing. We got Lisa, we got Brian Brown, and we got Anasu on the line. Come on, wake us up. We got Lisa, Brian, Anasu.
Okay, well, yes, I'll be Brian Brown here.
Yes.
First.
Hey, Brian. Okay, you want
Lisa.
Good morning. Lisa, and Colt Jam, you there?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. So, what was your experience like at the conference? You came out to just tell us a real short version of what you saw.
Is this for me, for Lisa?
Yes.
All right. Well, I tell you, this was my second year coming. Happy anniversary to me in the chamber. This is how we met a year ago at a convention.
That's right.
And so this second year was even better than my first year.
Wow.
I know as business owners, a lot of time we worry about the ROI or the return on our investment. I got to tell you, the return on my investment is overflowing even today.
Wow.
My investment of time, my investment of money, and even just the travel. If you had to travel in from somewhere else, it was so worth it.
Yes.
From the seminars to the networking, even to the fun and entertainment.
Yes.
I've got Mr. MC on video dancing down the aisle.
Collecting his award.
And thanks for sending me that video.
Yes, you are so welcome. That's right. That'll be useful down the line.
You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome.
Yeah.
Were you not entertained?
Hey, I just had my finger on the pulse of 911. I didn't know if you were going to break a leg for real.
And not get back up.
Y'all leave my bad knee alone.
No life alert. Okay.
You didn't care.
But if I could tell you one takeaway, and then I'll close my mouth, and that is the fortuitous encounters that I made during the entire conference. And what I mean by not just encounters and networking with people, but the fortuitousness of it is that I never know, and we never know where those relationships and those connections will take us down the line.
Absolutely.
And I made so many of them. And I don't expect some to come to fruition immediately. It may be next year that they do, just as last year I made some and they did this year. But some may happen in the next week or 2 weeks or months from now. But I am so excited and eager to see where those encounters go and where it takes not just me, but them as well. And so I'm one that comes to a conference or convention looking for ways to either impact somebody or be impacted. And both happened for me at the Illinois State Black Chamber 19th Annual Convention. So glad I came.
Hey, your
Super
presence was
excited that I
felt.
was
Thank
there.
you.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Lisa, thank you so much. We're going to move on, and I really can't wait to see you next year at the 20th. You know, go to ilbcc.org and go ahead and get that free registration.
My $50 is in already.
Oh, it's in? All right.
I know that's right.
Where's my hand clap? I don't have it. All right, here we go. Anna Sue, my friend from Zimbabwe.
Anna Sue.
Hello.
Now,
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
You know how we say it.
Now, you know, one of the great things that happened was we signed an MOQ with Zimbabwe, and it made the news that we're doing business together with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce and the country of Zimbabwe. And he is one of the architects that helped put that together. Sir, we are honored to have you on the line today.
Thank you very much.
Anna Sue, I don't want to interrupt Mike and you guys talking, but you know, you and I have a special language. And it's Makandi. And did I say it right?
Almost. Makandi.
Darn it.
Y'all had a special language. It's developing. It's developing.
Makadi. Okay, I got it. Sorry.
Go ahead, Doc.
Go ahead, Anna Sue.
Yes, thank you very much for the invitation, guys. This was mind-blowing. It was awesome, wonderful, met a lot of great people, a lot of connections. The future is very bright for Zimbabwe with your participation and the help. We have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate what you're starting to do here with Zimbabwe. And the MOU is going to help the business relationships between the people of Zimbabwe and people of Illinois. And I think that nothing can stop us now. And all the negativity about Africa is going to be removed day by day, and business by business, deal by deal. We are going to enable Africans to take care of themselves, starting from Zimbabwe, and no more depending on aid. The people are intelligent, they are ready for work. What they don't have is that opportunity to get control of their resources and their time and their energy. So what we are starting right now is going to be going on for the next 100 years, and it will change the landscape of Africa and the image of Africa.
You know, when the MOU was being signed, I felt that I was in the presence of greatness. I was in the presence of history being made. I mean, a country signing an MOU with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, and some people will say why. You know, and one of the things about in the United States, Illinois is the 5th largest economy in the state of Illinois. We have a GDP of $875 billion. And so it
run
makes
that back,
sense.
though. Run that back.
We have
Illinois is the fifth
5th
largest go ahead,
economy
in the nation. Okay.
$875 billion. And so when we talk about doing business between these two states, between this state and this country, and the fact that the relationship was cemented with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, it speaks volumes. And, and we have a couple trips coming up to Zimbabwe, and we have people going over so that we can understand how is it that we can do business there. Because a lot of people think about doing business internationally, and they think that it's beyond them, that it's this great, huge mountain that they can't even comprehend. But sir, I have to commend you in the fact that you made it, you and your team made it clear. You guys made it easily to be understood how it was going to happen, and that is actually attainable for us. So I thank you for that.
And there's more to come when it comes to us, the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce and Zimbabwe. So guys, stay tuned. Thank you, Anna Sue.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're gonna bring on. We got Brian Brown. Brian, thank you so much for waiting patiently. We're gonna bring on Annie and Lorenzo at the same time. Go ahead, Brian.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Pardon me. First things first. I'm almost beyond words, and y'all around me for a couple of days. It's hard for me to be beyond words. But the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, I made a mention of it to you. There's a gold standard, there's a platinum standard, and then there's the Illinois State Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce standard. Y'all are so good at what you do, you don't realize how great you are. Another good friend that got me involved with the chamber, Rob Johnson, he and I go to a lot of law firm conferences, and they could learn a lot from y'all how to do it right. The matchmaking beyond words. The fact that the sponsor, the vendor area, was in the place where folks could flow and where people could go. Everybody was open. Everybody was welcoming. It's amazing. I mean, meeting, Mr. Bester and Copon and his vodka line. I mean, an African American bringing that type of premium spirit that's not a rapper or something else to the marketplace. Obviously, meeting our good friends from, Zim Goods and what they're doing, and they're taking everything to the next level. I met young brother Liz, with Liz Trucking, Brandon Hines. I mean, he's another Jerry with Patriot Foods. This, McFarland. I mean, the list of unbelievably brilliant businesses all in one place. And the fact that y'all bring it together, there is a culture. And one of the things I noticed that sponsors and members and speakers and vendors were all chipping in to help, right? Hey, what do you need? What can I do? Everybody was right there. I'm just honored and was very fortunate enough to be able to give a presentation and talk to each other. And the last thing I'll say is this. I was, talking to Mr. MC and, Mr. Love or Mr. Bester, as depending on how you do it. And the passion that y'all have for this organization is beyond words. Yeah. It is beyond words. And the last thing I'll close on is this. LaDonna Raeh is a whole nother level.
Come on.
You have an aura, you have a presence, the way you carry yourself is beyond words. I mean, you know how to turn up the energy. You get people engaged, involved. It is truly a God-given gift and that sort of thing. And I'm going to be quiet. I hope y'all invite me back, but if you don't understand my personality.
With words like that, with words like that, Brian, I will welcome you back. No, thank you so much.
And listen, you guys need to look our friend Brian Brown up, the Brian Brown Companies. You can catch him on YouTube. The guy's on television. He's going to be soon in the Chicagoland market on television also. Sir, I know you gave us our flowers, but we must also give you yours also. Thank you. Thank you for even considering showing up to our event. The information that you have was the gold standard. I already started designing my postcards from Peoria that I could send out to my contacts. I wrote down what you said and I recorded what you said as well. So I just want to thank you, and we're going to be in touch, but we got to move on, Doc.
Well, we want to thank
him.
You
said on the line, I just want to listen, and I'm going to stay in the line and listen. I'm not going to say anything else.
Well, Brian, thanks for showing up, following up, keeping it up, and don't give up.
Don't give up. Look, don't give up on us.
No. It's like y'all messed up and gave me your information. Y'all are messed up. It's on you like white on rice, like cold on ice.
There you go. Okay. All right, we got Cedric and Sharon on the line. I know I named a couple of calls. Hi. I think we're just trying to get to everybody. So just hold the line, guys. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Cedric.
Hi. How are you doing?
We're doing well.
Yes.
Man, I'm doing good.
Awesome.
So Miss Sharon, you showed up. You showed up. Tell us what your experience was at this year's conference.
Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity to talk to folks about it. Let me just start with saying that if you are a Black business owner, this is where you need to be. So I took the opportunity of writing down 3 things. I mean, my business McFarlane Marketing. We're a digital marketing company. And when I attended the event, my objective was to be very intentional about getting the most out of the event. So there are three things. I've been to several networking events this year: Maryland, Virginia, Chicago, Quad Cities, various events online. And I have to say that by far, this event has been the most successful event that I have attended than all of the events I've attended combined. I mean, that's how amazing it was. Secondly, the opportunity that existed in room was amazing. Folks were both looking to support your business, provide connections for your business, or direct you to services and programs that can help your business grow. And at times it was like a think tank. Other times it was, you were like, learning about ways to exploit various opportunities with an emphasis on large scale opportunities. And it ranged, right? But there was definitely, that was an angle that was so strongly presented. And then the third thing is everyone was truly interested. I agree with many of your other former speakers that everyone was truly interested in making your business successful. I mean, you could feel it. It was palpable in the room, and folks were intentional about wanting to help you grow, almost daring, as I was just telling LaDonna, almost daring Black businesses to be successful.
Come on, man.
I dare you to win.
I know.
Right? Exactly.
Yes.
It's almost like this kind of intentionality about growing generational wealth, I believe, has to come from the top with Larry Ivory.
Yes.
Come on.
When you look at what he did with bringing to the table the Zimbabwe delegation, the information on franchising, the discussion on AI, which happens to be, I give digital marketing seminars on that topic. All of it was truly amazing. And I just want to end with this. You get out what you put in.
Yep.
And so I was intentional about making sure that I came away with a return on my investment, both in supporting all that I saw there as well as receiving support and opportunities. So I was talking to as many people as I could and working those connections as I made them. So luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. So when you come next year, not if you come, when you come next year, please come in with an attitude of expectation that something is going to happen, and by far it will. So that's my
absolutely.
Sharon, I've been wanting to interrupt you so many times, but every time you say something else, it's like, yes.
Listen,
yes. Let her talk.
I think I just heard. I think I'm filling out my panel for this AI Black Business Roundtable. I think I just heard Sharon volunteer to be my second panelist on this particular show. There it is. Now we got two. We got two. I'm gonna be reaching out. I got you locked in on my phone already. I'm gonna be reaching out very shortly. I'm thinking that we need to do this thing in about 2 weeks.
All right.
After we get back from Atlanta.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So
I'm all about it.
So Sharon, I thank you so much, and we're gonna move on. We got like a few more minutes and a few more callers, so I'm gonna get you out of here. Thank you so much, Sharon, and we'll be talking to you soon.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye. Hey, we got Cedric. We've got Lorenzo and Annie on the line. Let's bring them up. Well, I know Cedric's already on the hotline. Hey, Cedric.
Oh, yeah. Good morning. How y'all doing?
Doing well. How about yourself, sir?
I'm great. Any day you're above ground is a blessing.
Amen to that, sir. Amen. So Doc, what was your experience at the 19th annual Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce Business Conference?
Oh my gosh, I was blown away. It was a wonderful experience. For me, it was very empowering to be able to network with like-minded individuals of color. Being in real estate, I've been an agent for 7 years with Bird & Warner. I do a lot of networking events, but a lot of times it's not space for, African-American individuals to be able to network like this. And I was just blown away at how things were so organized. And listening to every caller talk about how vested everyone was into ensuring that you have the resources you need and to be able to connect you with people to ensure that you're successful. Yes. The thing that I really liked the most out of all those things is it was a call to action as well.
Yes.
You know, that started with Mr. Brown at the beginning, basically saying, if you just here to kind of sit and get some information and not do anything with it, this is not the place for you.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
and that was a tone, because people are taking out their time to sow seeds in you and help water you and, you know, and help you grow. So yeah, there was a lot. The one-on-one matchmaker sessions were great. For me, it was with the networking and actually sitting and talking with individuals and sharing ideas, you know, and talking about, you know, coming up with a great business plan, how to get access to the funds, how to make other people money work for you, like Derek Whitehead was talking about, and how to set up your business with the C Corp, for example, and how to, you know, put your LLC under it and protect it and, you know, leave things for your family. It was just great all the way around. It's a lot. I have a lot of notes like everyone else. So I'm definitely going to be reviewing my notes. I'm going to be following up and connecting with people, you know, and do what we do together, support each other, you know.
Now, you know what?
Especially.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Continue.
No, go ahead. I was done.
Now, you know what? I don't want to gloss over the fact that I believe that later on in the night, when we got into the entertainment portion, you did some karaoke with us, and you went from said to said to sexy said. You know, you was. I think you did a Barry White track on that night when we was having fun at karaoke. You was sexy said.
It was a little Teddy Pendergrass.
Wow. Did he say Seti Pendergrass?
Seti Pendergrass. Yes.
But hey, brother, singing at home by yourself is completely different than being up there with a group of people. You'll find out real quick how off key you are.
And guys, if you're interested in seeing these performances that we're speaking about after dark, please join our Facebook page. Those uploads will be posted. And if you were at the conference and you took pictures, no matter how good or bad you think those pictures are, send them to us. Okay, just go ahead and
mine.
No, put hers on there too. But we're gonna go ahead and tag. We're gonna tag the Wake Up Show, tag the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, so that we can see those images as well.
This morning I uploaded our singer, the songstress, Elise Baker. I uploaded one of her videos on this morning. So you know what? We already have a lot of stuff up on the page. You might want to go and take a look at, guys, in order so that you can remember the times that we just had. And if you missed it, hey, you can go on there and somewhat experience it, but you got to be there next year. Next caller, who we talking to?
Well, speaking of entertainment, we got Lorenzo and we got Annie and Max on the line. So let's get Annie and Max on the line as well. Thank you, guys. Annie and Max, they've been patiently waiting. You know, we don't normally get a lot of callers. People are always sitting back taking notes and stuff.
Now, you know what? Miss Annie is special. Let me tell you why she's special.
Yeah.
She was told about this. Hold on. Wait, now. Hold on. I got you. She was told about this conference and the opportunity. And when it was communicated to her, you know, she didn't get no book. She didn't see no websites. But when she heard about the opportunity, she believed in it. But not only did she believe in it, you know, I like to always say, don't be stingy. You need to give out the information to other people. She brought down her own busload of people to the conference. Miss Annie, I just want to thank you on behalf of the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce for not being stingy and spreading the news. Now, can you share with us your experience at the conference?
In short. Because we're running out of time.
Because you all don't have much time. But I brought my two. Yeah, I brought Lander, the Lincoln Limo, and LaToya, who owns Excel Concierge Nursing Home Service. Yes, we enjoyed ourselves. We were overwhelmed with information, but we sucked it all up. And we all, by the time next year, we already registered. We ain't gonna be no LLC.
Come on. Wow.
Somebody learned something.
You got to join the chambers also. Become one of the members.
Yes, we are all signing up. We're all going to be members. We're good. We're all signing up, all of us.
Thank you, Miss Annie. We appreciate you calling in. Who's our next caller on the line?
Well, now we're gonna get to the gist of the entertainment. We got Max, Lorenzo, and Lander on the line. Sharon's still holding on, but we're gonna go ahead and drop you, Sharon. We love you, but we got to clear the lines. Okay, so yeah, we got Max, Lorenzo, and Lander on the line. Lander, your name just came up. Well, from Miss Annie. So, what was your experience? And that was your.
Yes.
So you talk, you bring them through.
Hey, Lander, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Oh, okay. Yes. Good morning. I hope everybody is doing okay. And I would like to say that the event was amazing. It had many array of speakers there, from information, from funding to getting contracts with the state and the airport, and how to get into various aspects of franchising and getting funding and different capital, and along with the entertainment and fun and food and just networking with people and just having a nice time. And they said, who said that you can't mix business with pleasure? And actually we did, and I learned a lot, and definitely will be a member, of the Black Chamber of Commerce.
The Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. We have to be specific.
Yes, there's a lot of them out there.
Only one of us.
Yes, just one of us.
Often imitated, but never duplicated.
Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you. And Max, you out there, Lorenzo?
Yes, I am. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Max.
I wanted to thank you guys for, I called you guys out a couple weeks ago about this conference, and you challenged me to show up. And I did, and it was just spectacular. You guys kind of wrapped a ribbon or a bow around, everything that I'm trying to do. I want to try and bring this in under 30, 40 seconds. I wanted to thank LaDonna for talking to me after nodding at me, half the evening that day.
Sure did.
It was amazing how the African brothers and sisters were there, because I had just gotten an email and an invitation to
Zimbabwe
on Monday. And so to think about doing business, with both of those countries in the motherland, it's just absolutely overwhelming. The matchmaking session I had with Jacinta from the Illinois Department of Corrections, it was spectacular. As a matter of fact, we communicated again yesterday, and I am now in their system and ready to do business with the state on them. Melinda from Chatham, from the Chatham Chamber of Commerce, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be working together, as well as with, I believe his name was Robert, who did the franchising work.
Robert Johnson.
Yes, because I've had like 13 inquiries from around the country to expand my counseling services. And so we're going to work on that. And I also wanted to just commend Larry on the wonderful job that that panel, him and I don't remember the panelist's name, but on the sheltered market. You guys need to dedicate an entire show to that sheltered market topic, because it was just fantastic, and absolutely nobody knows about that.
I'm glad you brought that up, because Larry's been talking about the sheltered market for many of the different shows that we've had in the past, but we will circle it back.
And that other panelist was our very own Senator James Claiborne.
Senator Claiborne.
Yes, yes. And those were absolutely spectacular. I've already made my deposit for next year, so
all right.
You don't have to
hunt you down and give you the nod. I don't have to give you the nod, Max.
And we'll get to talk some more instead of nodding at each other.
That's
okay?
right. That's right. Well, thank you so much. I hate to say goodbye to everybody. It's God bless you as well. It's about that time. But last but not least, my very own co-host of the fashion show, Mr. Lorenzo T. Hughes.
Hey, Lorenzo.
What's going on, WVON?
Man,
Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce team.
Yes. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You know what? To kind of wrap things up, the experience I had was an amazing experience. And, like you said in the beginning, we don't want to rub it in people's faces that weren't able to attend, but it's almost hard not to.
Yes.
You know, if you haven't registered for the next conference or you haven't been to any of these conferences, listen, I've been there where sometimes you think, you know, you see these conferences and sometimes you think, oh, they're just trying to get money. But look, you're getting something for your money. And you might think some of these conferences are repetitive, but no, see, even if so, teaching is repeating until learning takes place. And you got to continue to start educating yourself in business, in marketing, in networking until, you know, you learn how to bring your business or push your business to the next level. You know, MC mentioned, you know, he had mentioned, you know, with the chamber signing, you know, the MOU, and he mentioned that sometimes we think that we're not capable of working abroad, but, you know, until, you know, we can't expect, you know, our thoughts to change until our actions change.
Well, as much as we love what you're saying, it is great. I love you being my partner on the fashion show and everything that you did, because you were part of the committee as well. But we have to wrap this up. We are after 10 o'clock. It is time for us. But before we wrap, we want to thank everybody that was part of the committee, the team, Larry, and Mike. You sent me a message saying that you wanted to go ahead and take the time to do this.
Listen, it is a heartfelt thank you to Larry Ivory.
Yes.
You've been on this road for a very long time. You have been championing Black businesses. You have been fighting in the courthouses and in the legislature, and you have pulled this thing together with your guidance and your wisdom. This couldn't have happened without you. And so, sir, we want to give you your flowers. We thank you. It is a very heartfelt thank you for your leadership in the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. And on behalf of Larry Ivory, he's communicated to me how thankful he was to everybody that was a part of putting this thing together. You know, people the team put in countless hours, countless meetings. They worked on their own. They brought this thing together where there were places where there were hiccups. People stood up and they slid themselves in order to fix situations where he wouldn't have any headaches. And so, you know, just in communicating with him, you know, he says thank you. So that's the end of our show, y'all. Y'all share this show. We wrapping this thing up. Thank you for listening to the Wake Up Show Chicago, powered by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, WVON, for your time, and for all of our callers that called in. Peace.
The talk of Chicago is 1690 WVON, Sherwin, Chicago.
At ComEd, we create financial assistance programs with you in mind. It's one reason we created SAM, our smart assistance manager, to help families like yours take control of their energy bills. SAM can help you find financial assistance and payment options. Discover programs like bill payment assistance, catch up and save, deferred payment arrangements, and more. You may be relieved to discover what you're eligible for. Learn more at ComEd.com/SAM. ComEd, powering lives.
WVON listeners, it's our final call for our upcoming trip to Africa. Are you ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Then join WVON's Rufus Williams as he embarks on an unforgettable journey to Ghana from September 11th through the 22nd. Explore the rich legacy of Ashanti Kingdom. Delve into the history of the Manhaya Palace Museum and be captivated by the artistry showcased at the National Cultural Center. Take a thrilling nature walk through Kakum National Park, one of West Africa's last remaining rainforests. Challenge yourself on the beautiful canopy walkway suspended 40 meters above the forest floor. Immerse yourself in the vibrant